guys, Jackie here from Manchester. This video is all about students and health, such an important topic. It's so important to stay well when you're at university. It's not easy being at university, there's going to be lots of challenges. You might be doing a 2-year, 3-year, 4-year course. It's really important to sort of look after yourself while at university. So I'm going to share with you some of my just general tips, and maybe if you've got like a long-term condition, what the university can and should do to help you. Sadly, a lot of disabled students or students with health problems end up having to repeat years, things like that. So just want to give some top tips on that and look a little bit at stress and students. It's such a huge issue for students. More and more mental health, sort of suffering from exam stress. So going to look at all of that. So my first big tip is to, if you're living away from home, is to register with a new dentist and a new doctor. Don't wait till you're sick. It's going to be the last thing that you want to do. It's so helpful to have a GP. You never know when you might need evidence. If you're sick and a deadline's coming up, you might need to go to your doctors and get a doctor's letter. So yeah, register with a doctor. It's very easy to do. You go on the NHS website, put in your postcode, and it'll bring up all the doctors near your sort of address, and you can register with them. So do it early on, put that on your list of things to do. And if you have got a long-term condition and you have sort of regular prescriptions and things like that, or you may need dental care or sight tests, complete a HD1 form. All students can do this. It's available through the NHS and it's for people who are on low incomes, and students are classed in that bracket. So the form you're looking for is a HD1 form. Again, apply early. It can take 6 to 8 weeks to come through. So just get that form filled in. It's just a quick thing that you can do, and that can give you help with prescriptions, dental costs, sight tests. Lots of help available there. Now, if you've got a long-term condition, such as maybe depression or dyslexia, something like that, go and speak to your disability advisor within the university. Do it early. You need to be prepared. I used to see so many cases when I worked as a student advisor, learning plans not being put in place in time. They'll fail the first year because the support just isn't there. You need to go and get this in place. The university have a duty of care. So a long-term condition could be something that you've had maybe for 12 months or longer. You may need evidence. Will and should make reasonable adjustments for you. These reasonable adjustments can make all the difference. So you may get extra time in exams. If it's a physical condition and you need a parking space, or you can't carry your books, or you need a scribe, there's so many things that they can help you with. It's so important to do this early on. Contact the disability advisors at the university before you even begin, if you possibly can, and just to chase it up, and they can put a learning plan in place for you. Also, they may be able to advise you on disabled students allowance as well, which is available through Student Finance England. So go and seek advice from your disability advisors at your university or your student union. Let's talk about stress now. Obviously, stress among students sadly is on the increase. It can be too many deadlines. So many things can cause stress, and there's different levels of stress. Stress is quite normal. We all have sort of different fluctuations. Yeah, that can be quite normal. But if it's outside of that and it's sort of affecting your ability to submit work, speak to a tutor, counselling service, it's about being self-aware basically and sort of catching this early. Everything just feels so much harder when you're under a lot of stress basically. You can make mistakes, you can miss deadlines, things like that. Ask yourself what really is going on here. Is it something that you can solve? Is it money problems? If there is a solution and you can go and seek advice, please go and do that. Sometimes though, it's about accepting things that you cannot change and just sort of taking care of yourself. I just want to obviously just touch upon sort of like just the classics. Are you getting enough sleep? Tiredness can have a huge effect on your ability to study and your mood and things like that. Are you overdoing it? Are you over partying? Things like that. Are you eating well? Are you exercising? Just ask yourself if you are doing these things, because they do affect you. Are you surrounding yourself with good people? Have you got some friends there? Or is it the opposite, that you've not made any friends and that's kind of having an impact on you? Go and see your student union. There's lots of clubs and societies, and there is a lot of support available for students now. So the counselling service, student unions, faculty support officers, tutors. If it's affecting your work, find out about exceptional factors, procedures and things like that. There's lots of apps available, Headspace, Silver Cloud. There's a good website called Get Self Help, and that is full of resources. So there is help available. Hope you found this helpful. Let's just do a quick recap. Register with a dentist and a doctor near you. Don't leave it until you're sick. Fill out a HD1 form. If you've got a long-term condition, go and speak to your disability advisor, look into disabled students allowance, get a personal learning plan in place. If it's stress related, it's affecting your work, submit an exceptional factors, visit your doctor, go and get advice. Lots of services, counselling. Just take care of yourself while at university. Health is wealth. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye and thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye.